From the beginning of time, sacred movement, song, and story have brought people together. The dances of universal peace are part of this timeless tradition, using simple music, lyrics, and movements to touch the spiritual essence within ourselves and to bring us together with others in communion and celebration. These dances originated in the late 1960s with Samuel Lewis, a Sufi teacher and Zen master, who also studied deeply in the mystical traditions of Hinduism, Judaism, and Christianity. From his rich life experiences, Lewis began to envision and create the dances as a dynamic method to promote peace through the arts, believing that if people could gather to eat, dance, and pray together, the world could find peace. From those early days in his original body of about 50 dances, the tradition now embraces more than 500 dances celebrating the world's spiritual traditions. Since their beginning, the dances have spread throughout the world, from Europe to Australia, Japan to South America. Dance events and retreats take place in retreat centers, schools, churches, prisons, parks, and a multitude of other venues, including Canyonlands National Park in the United States. What brings people together in this celebration? And what are some of the reasons the dances are spreading so rapidly?
The dances are the most heart-centered spiritual practice I've ever found, that they engage every part of me. My mind has something to do to learn the song. My body has something to do to move with the dance. My emotions have something to do to connect with the other people. And just all of me feels good.
The way I put it is that it feeds a part of me that nothing else feeds. So it nourishes me in a way that nothing else does.
My first experience with the dances was here in Canyonlands about 10 years ago. And I knew nothing about the dances. A friend just said, there's this group of people that dance in a cave in Canyonlands. And I didn't know if it was rock and roll dancing or Native American. I had no idea what I was coming for. And came here and it was magical, the cave and the canyon and the heart connection with people and mantras and chanting really connected with my heart and have come every chance I've gotten since then.
Thank you for the gifts of this day and every day. Thank you for the gifts of this day and every day.
What you think and what you say actually brings an energy into the world. And so for me, part of what this is about is bringing into the world the energy of that sense of connection with the divine, that sense of peace, that sense of heart energy. It's a contribution to the world.
So do you have any special hopes for this particular weekend, or is it just whatever happens?
Just whatever happens. If I do have a specific hope, it's just that it doesn't get too cold.
There was nothing in the brochure you sent me about this.
Yes, there was. It says something about be prepared for all weather.
Oh, that's right.
This is covered in that one line.
That one line.
Yeah.
All weather.
Organic matter in the soil.
Yes, this is preventing water from getting out.
Right.
In another few hours.
Right.
So we'll have to redo it all.
friend brought me to the dances, and I started going every week, and it was just an incredible experience for me of feeling that community, feeling love, feeling beauty, feeling oneness.
Right from the beginning, I walked in there and everybody just embraced me and welcomed me, and I just felt like I was among people I had known for a long time. And the very first dance, I just knew that it was something I was going to do for a long time. Everything just clicked, the music, the chants, the Sanskrit words, the singing, the movement, community, the eating, the praying, everything just was just like coming home for me.
It was different. It was a lot of new experience too at that time. I had experience being in a circle of people and getting that kind of energy and eye contact. So one of those that was a little bit shy at first, but after a year or so, it's like, it's great.
And I've just become way more calm, and meeting the similar people is very great, and the amount of love that has come out of this for me is just pretty incredible.
My mom has been trying to get me to come here for, I'm gonna guess about 20 years now. And I finally did it, and I got it for me, and it became mine. The spirit of it, that people come together and sing and dance prayer.
God speaks to each of us as he makes us, then walks with us silently out of the night. These are the words we dimly hear. You, sent out beyond your recall, go to the limits of your longing. Embody me. Flare up like flame and make big shadows I can move in. Let everything happen to you, beauty and terror. Just keep going. No feeling is final. Don't let yourself lose me. Nearby is the country they call life. You will know it by its seriousness. Give me your hand.
This we know, the earth does not belong to us.
It's opened me up. It's opened my heart up a lot more. The connection that you have with people is so much stronger and so much more meaningful than the connection that you have with people on an everyday basis, where you can really, stand across from somebody and look them in the eye and really be a part of them and let them be a part of you as you participate in the dance together.
For me, it's a group prayer. So this is a way to have an embodied prayer. But I've not been a good one for meditation, quiet, contemplative meditation, but in this way I've been able to do a group meditation where everything else shuts off. Singing accesses a different part of our brain. And to be able to sing and say prayers in that way, I think is extremely important to connect us with our internal selves in an external way.
It's so much different than meditation. It's a more in action way to be experiencing connection with spirit and the spirit of sharing with everybody else, putting difficulties aside and thinking, thoughts that I want to be, my aspirations, I guess, support for being more connected to my aspirations.
Right before the dances, I remember telling some friend that I'd blown my life, that I hadn't done anything with dance, that I should have at least been an Arthur Murray teacher. So finding these dances is just so much more than that.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you.
The thing that I think I find most spiritual about it is the oneness aspect of it, in that you bring together all of these different religions, and you sing all of their different songs, and you do all of their different dances, and it's just, I can't describe it.
And it's so accepting. It's not, there's Jewish and Buddhist and Native American all in one activity at one time, without anybody proclaiming their way as the right way. And so it's pretty universal, which is the point.
Well, why are they important? I mean, what's going on with these dances?
Well, it helps promote world peace by kind of lowering the veils that everybody has about each other's religion, for one thing. By doing each other's dances, that we learn that there's only one God, doesn't matter what you call the Creator, and it all works out when you dance together. It's all the same.
So it's easy for people who've never danced to learn these.
Yes, mostly. I mean, there are a few complicated ones, but most of them are pretty simple.
And you don't need a partner.
Nope.
And little kids and big kids.
Yep, they do them.
Well, I just think it's really fun and it's social, which I like. And sometimes we'll just chill out over here and listen, and it's nice to fall asleep to at night. It's kind of soothing.
Yeah.
And
it's easy to fall asleep to.
Yeah.
Because it's like repetitive.
Yeah. And then sometimes we'll go in and we'll dance, and I like the fast-paced ones.
Samuel Lewis said if we eat, dance, and pray together, that there'd be peace on the planet. And I think by doing these remembrance practices, I hope that I'm in some way cultivating peace inside of myself, and also an awareness of understanding of the ways of other people, and by coming into contact with their ways of remembering, and by cultivating those practices, that we'd grow, that I can grow in my understanding, compassion, and tolerance of the ways of others. And that in that way, I think it is a path toward peace.
The words of the songs are these ancient truths, and they echo in the back of my being during the day, during the night. They become the fabric from which I live.
Each dance has the potential, and generally does, open the entire circle to their divine self. So in each dance, we drop whatever it is that's keeping us from our own divine awareness, and we open to it. And then at the end of the dance, we're generally in silence, and that is the place of connection with our own divine. We're not aware of that. People generally aren't aware of that. But that's what I see, is that we're going to the divine as a group. And the group serves in the capacity as guru by accessing this energy directly to everyone in the group. So that's what's going on, from my opinion.